In this video, we see all sorts of carnage into the hairpin. And it's not just the hairpin, they're 3 wide up ahead into this really, really tight section. Hello everyone, and welcome back to a Gran Turismo video where we're back in Daily Race A. And you're probably like, Tidge, why are we here? Well, if you don't guess by the title and the thumbnail, I wanted to see if you can actually have some clean racing here when it doesn't involve TCR. So let's get ready to rumble then. Traction control on 1. Lights go out and away we go then for the first race. What's going to happen here? You go there. Shout out to you, Hugo. You did say hello in the chat. Hello to you. Just got a bit of a bad start there. We head over towards that inside line. A bit safer than the outside line then as we go into turn 1. And we do get tapped from behind there. But as we go through turn 1, everyone's sort of surviving here. Dave, sorry, on the inside there. Push away through that a little bit. But even so, we carry on now down towards what you would say is the bigger corner here. Let's be honest, the hairpin as we head down here then. So I'm just taking it nice and easy now. Through the left we go. I'm not even on throttle really here. But as we go on the brakes there, Dave broke a bit earlier than I expected. I did hit Dave up the rear. Then Carbon Hulk comes in and everybody else comes in. And, well, I mean, I got lucky there because as I touched the outside, everybody went on the inside. Battle through, and then we end up in 4th place, which is quite insane, really, with the German on the outside there of Carbon Hulk. Oh, slight tap there from the German, nothing major. Again, it's all a bit of rough and tumble, a bit of door banging that we expected Daily Race A just from the way it is as we go through the left-hand. Apologies if I have to do that at any point in this race. I'm still suffering a little bit here, but hopefully we don't cough in this one. So through the left-hander we go into the tunnel and then into the right. Slight lift, accelerate through the corner. Can we get past Mighty G very quickly? They stay towards the right hand side. We go towards the left then. In the slipstream now of the P1 driver already. And at the end of lap 1 from, I have no idea where we were on the grid, to P2 in the end. So we survived it. A little bit rough, but arguably it wasn't crazy there as we get a tap from the rear there from Mighty G. Nothing major again, just a small mistake there. Similar to what I did earlier on to Pulsar Dave as we continue on out of that corner then. We've just got Foster 7-Eleven up ahead then. That's a shop, isn't it? 7-Eleven? I'm sure it is. I remember when I was in Japan, there was a 7-Elevens everywhere. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But through the left we go then. Heading towards the hairpin. And we're going to look down the inside. Not quite. They defend that on the inside line. Very nice defense indeed. As we go through the right-hander. Oh, hello. Nearly losing the rear end then. But we do get a good exit out of that corner. We got the grip then on the inside of 7-Eleven as we go into this double left then. Through we go. Do we get it done? We do indeed. Happy days. Up into P1 on lap 2 as we go through the right and then into left. So this is an all B lobby. Now the lobby strength definitely down from the first time we tried this race, of course. That was all A's and A pluses. But we head towards the line then at lap 5 and it's an easy win here. Easy W for us as we get the first victory of the day then. Happy days indeed. So not too bad, a little bit dirty in there, but nothing major. I mean, I did a tap on Pulsar Dave there. You know, I did back out of that and then he got taken out by somebody else, which is why I just carried on, and that's the reason why. So we've got a bit stronger lobby here. 2 more A+ drivers in this one. We're starting on the inside, technically outside, whatever you want to call it, inside for turn 1 or 2, whichever corner you want to call the first sharp right-hander. As we set off here, Nico up ahead gets a bad start there, the Austrian driver, and I actually hit the wrong button on my wheel here, so I'm trying to get off that menu as quick as I can, and we survive. Fortunately we do survive as we head towards the right-hander. I think we took a screenshot in all of that as we go into here. I had a slight tap from behind which forced me into the black Ferrari there a little bit as we go through the right-hander. That is one of the A+ drivers there, DJ Ollie, as we continue on through then in towards the left and then the right, and we look to slow it down there. Slight taps ahead, but again, nothing major. You expect this kind of thing in Daily Race A. They're very hard cars to control here, and I'm going to take it even more cautiously than last time, braking so much earlier again. I was having to lift off the brakes there. Up ahead, the German fires the Spaniard off there, so we're going to overtake them, and as we leave this corner, we are in P4 then, and they get a 5-second penalty. A huge penalty there for the German up ahead there. Hefke? No idea. Anyway, through the left we go, and we're in the fight then. So there's an A+ driver in the lead. The A+ driver, oh, slight tap from behind from that A+ driver actually as we head into the left-hander then. They give me room on that inside line as we continue on out. So it's going to be much harder to win this race, but can we have a good race? That's the whole point of this video. Is it clean racing? And arguably, for the difficulty of the car and the circuit and the combo, so far it has been clean, or clean-ish should I say. There has been the odd incident here or there, and then of course we've got to try and win these races as well, because we don't just race just to poodle about at the back. I couldn't get my words out there. we race to try and win, and that's what we're going to do. And then race to have a good race as well, of course, as we head in towards the right-hander then. The black Ferrari on the inside line. We're going to try around the outside here. Very difficult to do. I'd argue actually impossible there, and DJ Ollie defends that beautifully. Well played, DJ Ollie, as we go to the left. However, did you notice anything there? What I've talked about before. If you touch a bollard, you get a 0.5 second penalty there. So you see that here. But coming into here, the hairpin, DJ Ollie gets it all wrong there. Way too deep, way too off. And we'll take that P3. Happy days indeed then, up into P3. You'd have further on then, we catch up to Cole Trickle, 1, 3, 4. And you saw what happened to DJ Ollie. Well, I'm about to make the same mistake, unfortunately. A slight clip there of the bollard as I went through the left. But into the right I go, and there's that penalty. I knew I had it as well, really, and yeah, it's just unfortunate here. So the victory looking like it's not going to happen here. But as we head towards the line, we've got rid of this penalty now. It's lap number 4. We're looking at down the inside of Cole Trickle into turn 1. Very dangerous move to try, but we're going to try it all the same. In towards the braking zone we go, and Cole Trickle on that inside defends it beautifully. Really well defended there by the German driver. As we continue on out of here, they head towards the right-hand side. Not sure why. They get a 0.5 penalty for, again, I'm not sure why. And they let me go there. So we drive towards the final lap where we do catch up to the Spaniard then. Another A+ driver up ahead. Can we get the victory then? In towards the tunnel we go. And they're going to go very, 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 very deep. So we're going to keep on that inside line. Can we get it done then? They're coming into here. I knew they'd go deep here. So I was trying to do a bit of a cut back here, but they stop it perfectly, really. Couldn't really do much with that as we continue on through. A bit low in the revs for gear, I'm afraid. So I lost out a little bit there in terms of pace as we go through this right-hander. Can we get the slipstream on the straight, though? That is the question as we go into the left and then into the tunnel. Chuck it right very quickly. Through here we go. We notice they go deep then. And are they going to hit the barrier? They do indeed. They hit the wall on the outside line. It's going to be a run towards the line. And who's going to get the victory? Me or the Spaniard? Let's jump to some live reaction. Yeah! What a finish. Oh, dude, that was good. Yes, what a finish indeed. We get another victory there. 44 thousandths of a second. Lewis Hamilton's number there. That we get that in terms of a victory. Very good race, that. Very good fun. I was really happy with that one. So far, I've had 2 pretty good races, to be fair, in the grand scheme of what race A can be, which is carnage sometimes, as we get ready for the 3rd and final race then. Here we go. Starting on the left-hand side of the circuit this time as we set off there. Oh, the Spaniard getting a really bad start there. And we overtake them. Hugo, another bad start there. Hold the handbrake, Hugo. Hold the handbrake. Use traction control and then fire away. It will help you out, mate, as we go into turn 1. I'm on the outside this time. Not really been on the outside before there. Some contact on my inside line there, but I didn't get touched, actually. So I actually made it out of here. Safe and sound in the grand scheme of it. Very lucky indeed, I would say, as we head down the hill once again here at Grand Valley Highway and in towards the right-hander. By the way, if you didn't know, the reason this combo exists, by the way, I'm pretty sure it's because of Monterey Car Week, which is on this week. So that is the reason why this combo exists, because it's in California, and obviously we're racing a real classic here, and you get all sorts of cars at Car Week, and I'm sure that's why it exists. Anyway, we're clean through the hairpin once again, so once again, it's not too bad in the grand scheme of it. Up ahead there, 3 wide. Trying to make it 3 wide through there. Absolute craziness here from the 3 drivers who were in those podium positions. We're going to this right-hander, slight tap from behind there, but we managed to survive. Someone's using the horn there. Another tap up ahead on somebody. They're all going off here. We go on the inside line and we're up into P2. Woohoo! Happy days indeed. Keep it tight is the safe way, and we do keep it tight indeed as we get hit from behind once again there as we go into the left-hander. And we managed to stop the car, luckily, here in a short shift to 3rd gear. Try and beat it out of here and escape that pack behind, which is full of cars there. And that's what we're going to do. So we got just one driver up ahead, Drenny, 1999. What a decade the 90s were. The best decade, of course it was. As we go into the right-hander and slow it down then. They've got a nice livery on that. I want to say that's like a Ferrari LM livery, but don't quote me on that. It's a really nice looking livery all the same as we go into the left and then the right. So we're going to beat it on out of here very quickly. Notice we're a bit higher in the red, so it works out better for that 3rd gear as we go through here. Nice lovely short shift. If you're unsure how to do this race, it is in my weekly race guide, how to get a good lap round here, and you can follow my Ghost as well, which is available. It's currently like P20 at the moment, but I did that obviously on the first day very quickly. And we get a clean run through the tunnel, and we get the slipstream past Drenny then, the Swiss driver, as we head towards the line. That's P1 on lap 1 as we cross the start lap number 2 then heading towards turn 1. Do we get this stopped? Oh, a little bit of a wiggle. Remember, you can overlay into turn 1. It really bounces the car out. Forces a bit of understeer, stops that oversteer as we accelerate through there. And we are remaining in P1. In fact, we stay in P1 all the way to the end, then the final lap there as we head towards the line. Not quite in the 59s in the race, but it's definitely possible indeed. And we get another victory. So this race, you can actually have some really good racing here, to be fair. You really can. It's actually a really fun combo, and I highly recommend you try it. DR and SR are off, so, you know, don't worry about your driver rating. I always say don't worry about it anyway, but you don't have to this time because it's off. That's it in terms of this video, though. If you did like it, give it a like. Subscribe to the channel to stay in touch with all the latest content. And there are 2 videos there to check out, including this week's weekly race guide if you're struggling on a particular race. Thank you once again for watching, and I hope to see you in another video or live stream again very soon.